Hey guys, it's Arisce Wanzer. Welcome back to my channel. I love my aristocrats. Thank you all so much for sticking around. Today I have changed locations because a wonderful fan slash follower slash friend, you guys are my friends now. They wanted to know my skin routine, so I'm gonna give it to you because I don't have a lot of secrets. I don't care. So let's start, shall we? Because I am bald-faced. I literally just washed my face. I washed my face with this. It is Youth to the People, Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamins Superfood Cleanser. This one's brand new. They just sent that to me for Christmas, but I have one in the shower. It's glass. It's super pretty. It's sustainable. It's vegan, and it's cruelty-free, all of their stuff. And so, yeah, it looks like this. It's absolutely fabulous, and it's got a nice little smell. It smells like bubbles that you blow, but it smells like bubbles to me. It ranges from person to person, I'm sure. Whatever, smells are different for people. All right, and then for I use a toner. Is the next one. Right now, I'm using a moisturizing toner called Ceramidin by Dr. Jart Plus. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to say that. I got this backstage at a fashion show. Most of my skincare I get for free. I'm a model. We do lots of skincare things. Now I'm taking a cotton ball and I'm just toning my face just to get all the excess dirt off after washing it. So you're gonna hope to see not too much dirt on here. Goodness. But I don't want this whole thing to be a tutorial. That sounds really awful. I don't know. And tutorials aren't for everybody, and I want to be a bitch for the people. You know, like I want to be for everybody. Oh my God, look at that, look at that, look at this, disgusting. It's probably just makeup. That just did not come off all the way, I don't know. Or maybe it is my skin. It's a layer of dermis, of epidermis. I'm just using the back of the cotton ball because we are economical. Reduce, reuse, recycle, kids. Use the back of the fucking cotton ball. But, okay, so a fan asked me, because I said that I'm pretty much asexual and I'm dating myself, and they asked if I was into polyamory or do I believe in monogamy. And I think you need to go with whatever works for you. I don't know if monogamy is natural for humans because we are animals. But, you know, maybe we're the kind of animal that mates for life, but maybe that's just some of us. You know, I think people are so different. And I think that trapping anyone in a box to social or societal norms is kind of harmful. And so I think if you have an open relationship, I think that works for you. I think that's wonderful. I don't know where I'm at with that. Like, would I be super jealous? Would they be super jealous? Would we have an agreement? I don't know. This is tequila and Diet Cherry 7-Up. Because I am about to go to Evita's final party this year. And right now I'm going to use pure hyaluronic acid that I got on Amazon for like, I think it's $12. So do not pay a lot of money for that crap because they love to upsell that crap. Like they love to really get the price up high. Don't forget your neck, people. Your neck will look old as fuck and you will look amazing when you're 50. But always remember your neck. Your neck is part of your face. It's got the same kind of skin as your eyes. It's very sensitive and can wrinkle pretty badly. I just use a couple drops and it lasts me about a year. You know, like this last bottle lasted me almost a year, like maybe like 9 months or 10 months. And this is my second bottle because hyaluronic acid kind of just came out as like a thing to do. But, and then you're going to do this because it says to do that on the little packet to make it absorb or whatever. So I'm beating this face the fuck up and I'm going to get this out of the way. You see that shit? And as y'all know, I did this shit in one take. I ain't here for all that stuff. Anyway, so yeah, I look like a naked mole rat and that's perfectly fine. I know. I can't wait for the comments. You look like shit, bitch. You're a model. Where? No, and I'm going to say I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Y'all know I'm not the one. I am further from the one to be fucked with like that. So there, we're all snatched in. And what we're going to do next, we're going to use, sorry, I'm going off frame because this shit is on the floor because it's closer to me that way because I have a bunch of makeup over here and I have a bunch of hair products over here. And I'm just like, yeah, my face products, y'all ain't making the cut to be like not on the floor, okay? And so, anyways, back to that question. I've only ever done monogamy. Clearly hasn't worked out. I am single. But I think you need to do what works for you. And I think I don't think monogamy is for everybody because look at how many people are divorced. And it's not because they didn't find the one. Like maybe they were great. It's just they needed more. Like I don't know, maybe I'd be into it because I feel a lot of pressure being everything to someone because I've been in 1 or 2 relationships. Where I had to they wanted me to be their best friend and their therapist and their mentor and their shoulder to cry on. And I can't do all that shit. I am not qualified. I cannot be further than qualified because I have my own bullshit I'm dealing with. Like I'm a Black trans woman in America. I need therapy. I need help myself. I need a shoulder to cry on. I have my own insecurities I'm dealing with. Many you can watch on TV. What's his face on a show I was once on. But I mean, there's a lot of stuff. Oh, I didn't even tell you what I was doing. What the fuck, guys? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so at least I'm telling you. So this is the Superfood Peptide Eye Cream from You to the People. Again, they gave me all this free stuff, and I love it. I love this stuff. It feels super creamy, super light. What's his face? And then since I'm going out, I use the light one. I'm using Superfood Air Whipped Moisture Cream, and it's kale and spinach and hyaluronic acid. Can't have enough hyaluronic acid, kids. And so it looks like someone just finished on my face, and I think the grown kids know what that means. And then for my night cream, I use this one. It's You to the People's Adaptogen Deep Moisture Cream, ashwagandha, reishi, and pentapeptide. That's what that is. Yeah, I can read, bitch. Yeah, come for me. Come for me, ho. Y'all didn't know that. Anyway, I was like, y'all didn't know a bitch could read, so I'm just going to rub this in. Because you've got to moisturize, because I'm about to beat my face to hell. Beat my face into submission, honey. And, did I get my neck? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I will have a young neck, god damn it. But yeah, I think the pressure to be everything to someone can collapse a relationship. I think it definitely did not help mine because I just felt like a failure all the time and I didn't know what to do. And I've put pressure on other people to be more than they were capable of. I have an ex-boyfriend who absolutely said that. He said he felt like he was always disappointing me. And I felt so bad because that was never my intention. Because I don't like making people feel bad. I think it's not very nice. It's kind of sad. Okay, we've done that. So now we're going to air our motherfucking ass out, okay? And because I'm about to just start beating this face because I'm at 8 minutes. That's right, I'm watching the clock, bitch, because I am not running this past 20 minutes. You guys will see a partial face done is what you're about to see because I'm really not going to be filming for 45 fucking minutes because you guys have no idea how long this takes to fucking upload because you know I'm not editing this shit. I am just uploading it as soon as I pretty much stop filming. Look at this fucking nail color. This girl did it with a magnet. So fun. And then I did these myself because all the rest I had to peel off because they were getting kind of old. Anyway. God, someone else had a question. Oh, someone asked me about being in the entertainment industry and not feeling like I've gotten to a certain level. And I had something to say about that because I'm so proud of where I am right now. And I could not have gotten here without the support and help of my team, my friends, my agent, Cecilio, who literally pretty much founded me because I was literally quitting modeling. And he was like, no, you come back now. And I'm like, oh, why? I was like, why? I don't want to. What's his face? Hold on, we're just gonna bring this whole thing over here so I'm not looking over here this whole motherfucking time. Look at this drawer full of fucking makeup. Look, I pulled out the whole motherfucking drawer and I drew this. Look, it's all stained because I've had this for years and I keep touching it with makeup hands. I got this from where did I get this from? The Container Store. Yeah, so it says eyes because all of my eye stuff is in here. It's good to stay organized, people. And so, there we go. We're going to have a little creamer. because I always start my eyes first because there's going to be a lot of fallout. Fallout is the dust from the beautiful colors that you're drawing, and it's going to fall right on these high-ass, model-esque cheekbones. And so it's going to fall right there. And so if I have my foundation on and all that other, like all my other makeup on, you have to basically start over. It's a waste of money and you're a fucking idiot. And I learned that. And it's not your fault that you're a fucking idiot. You just didn't know. And now you know. So I learned that from a makeup artist that was doing my makeup on a set years and years ago. And she did my eyes first. And I was like, that seems, I thought eyes were last. I thought you'd do the skin and prepare all this stuff. And she was like, oh no. She goes, you'd waste so much money on foundation that way. And I was like, bitch, I just learned something today. And so I'm doing a, this is, what is this, Beauty Counter? Yeah, it's Beauty Counter. My sister gave me this. And the color is smoky because we're doing, I don't know, some sort of smoky eye. But I'm actually just using this as a base. Because if you just go straight into the powders on top of your moisturizer, you'll see a crease of like a wrinkle. Like it's not good. Like it's a color crease. I want to give it a base. So I do a light coat that you can't really see. You guys might be able to see it. I can't see that shit. I can see it on me live in the mirror where I'm looking, but I can't see it in here. Yeah, what's his face? So yeah, start with this so that, yeah, the makeup has something to stick to. So it sticks to it all night. And my makeup stays the fuck still. So you can judge me. I think you need I like having a little base. And it really helps have colors pop. So if I'm doing a silver base, sometimes I do a gold base. Sometimes I do a green base. It depends on what colors I'm wearing this evening. And so this evening I'm wearing like wintry colors. So I can do a dark silver base. So I'll have, wintry colors around my eye. As I poke myself in the face with this damn thing because I'm looking at y'all. Okay, but I had something to say about being an actor and having the, not feeling like I have to jump all the way fucking back to the subject. This is really interesting. This is makeup and life advice all at once. So, if you're in entertainment, whether you be an actor, a comedian, a model, hell, an agent or a casting director, if you're not number one in your field, everyone has to start somewhere. I'm so sick of being guilted and shamed for my profession because I'm not Claudia Schiffer and I'm not Naomi Campbell or I'm not, Gigi Hadid, because I'm in a lane by myself. Like I am in a lane with other trans models, but I've created a lane for myself. I was around before it was trendy to be trans, and I've been a model since I was 17. I am in my 30s, so I just don't approve of. And now we're gonna use Kimchi. Her palette is bomb. If you can't tell it's bomb, bitch, I ran up and through here, so shit's going down. I'll let you know what colors I'm using. But yeah, I think before you judge someone in their industry, in their field, in entertainment or something creative in the creative field, this is really hard, okay? We don't go to school, maybe actors do, but I mean, like, we don't go to school. There's no level to this of where you're definitely going to get, if you stick to it, after year 2, you're definitely going to get promoted. After year 3, you're definitely going to get a hit movie. After year 4, you're definitely going to get your first, series. No. It happens when it happens, and it's up to casting, and it's up to whoever is writing it. It's up to the fates. It's up to the universe whether anything good happens for you, or not good, but I mean, because good things happen to you all the time. All the small stuff I do a bunch of little small short films and clips and skits, like comedy skits, and they're all on my page. So if you've subscribed, please look at the other stuff I've done because some of it's really funny. A lot of it shows my acting. I'm in commercials. Like, I'm doing everything I can, but some people live here their whole life and they don't get that stuff. So I'm so blessed, lucky, whatever you want to call it. I'm proud of how far I've gotten because just like when I started, they didn't want me around. Nobody wanted trans people around. It was not a thing. I'm just going to see what I did with this before. Okay. Oh, good. It's clean. It's good. Thank God. I was like, I think it's clean, but I don't remember. These are not eyebrow colors. Where are my eyebrow colors? I should do an eyebrow first, huh? What's his face? But I think before you judge someone, it really pisses me off when, like, I'll never forget a family friend of my dad's. He asked if I was still modeling. This is 2 years ago, I think. It was like 4 years ago because it was before I had my show, Strut. before Fish Tank on Amazon, before Truvada for prep, kids. And you're gonna start at the outside of the brow, because the inside of my brow I'm leaving kind of sparse because I want it to be like a natural brow look. Okay, so I don't think he meant any harm, but it was just an offensive question. He was like, "Oh, you still modeling?" And I said, "Yes." And he was like, "Oh," he's like, "Is that making any money? Like, can you make any money doing that? Like, how do you do like modeling?" And I think he was being curious, but it was just such a rude question because he was an airline pilot, and I would never ask him what he made or if it was lucrative. Yes, it's general knowledge that airline pilots make a lot of money, but how come no one asked if I was happy? Or whether I loved what I do. Like, do you love what you do? Because I don't want to fly planes. I don't even want to fly in planes half the time. Like, traveling gets on my last motherfucking nerve. I used to love traveling when I was a kid, but I fucking hate it now. Unless I'm being paid buckets of money. Then I love to travel. I love to tour. You know, what's the space? But other than that, the airport's full of sick people. Ugh. People are just coughing. It's like a cough and fart box. That's what planes usually are. That's what I think of. And then you just babies crying and shit. I can't take it. I'm like, I did not sign up for this, and I hate it. What's its face? So he asked me that, and it caught me off guard so much because I wasn't making a lot of money, but I really loved what I did, and I couldn't believe all anyone ever fucking thinks about is money. And I think money is important to get what you want, but I think it's so much more important to find what you love to do and want to stick with that for the rest of your life, because I know a lot of grown-ups who hate where they are in life. They hate where they are, and they hate who they're with, and they hate that they never left their town, and they hate their fucking kids. And I'm like, but you made a lot of money, right? Bitch, you're going to be buried in the ground just like I am, and I'm going to have a life lived, bitch. You have a life of regret, and that's none of my fucking business. And I would never ask you what you make, but I will ask you if you're happy, because then, like, you want to be a bitch? Let's be a bitch. Let's ask how you're doing. Anyway, I think he was a happy person. That's not the point. The point is, this isn't like a revenge post. We are not accountants. People in Hollywood, we are not like, there are Hollywood accountants, obviously, but this is not a job that you can measure with a raise, or measure with schooling, or measure with just certain levels of accolades that equal success. This is a life of passion. I love being a model. I love it. I love the finished product. I love dieting year round. I love working out. I love fitting all the clothes that I can just pick up. That's just like when they're a sample size. I'm like, oh my God, I know. I literally don't have to try anything on. It fits. I know it fits. And I'm not bragging. That's what I chose to do. I literally don't eat meat. I don't eat dairy. I don't eat white food, which means bread, white rice, potatoes, none of that shit, because I like the life I have. It's what I like. And so it sounds crazy, but I live and breathe this shit. I love clothes. I love fashion. I'm just obsessed with it. And I think you should be obsessed with what you do for the rest of your life. If not obsessed, you should love it on some level. Whenever I'm about to go to work, I'm never like, oh God, I have to get up and do that shoot. I'm like, ooh, I'm going to shoot tomorrow. This is going to be neat. I wonder what they're going to make me look like. Like, I wonder if they'll give me short hair or light hair, or I wonder if they're going to bleach my eyebrows so I look like an alien. You never know with fashion. What's in fashion, honey? We don't know. Because we're about to be in the trend predictions. It was when we're shooting, so you don't know what you're going to be. Unless it's florals for spring. Groundbreaking. No, just kidding. That was a reference. But, yeah, so I think before you judge your brother, cousin, sister, friend on their choice to go into this field, you need to ask them if that's what they want to do. If you're having your doubts, even though it's not your doubt to have, it's absolutely their life. You need to just be mindful that it's really rude to ask, because no one says, oh, I'm going into nursing. I'm like, oh, you sure you want to do that? That's a lot of blood, girl. Gross. Or God needles. Ew, gross. Like, who says that? You just say, oh, wow, good. That's really good. Yeah, like, because you just know that nurses make a lot of money. Everything's about fucking money. And that's why the world's in the state that it's in now. That is why Donald Trump is president. That is why we live in this fucking capitalist ass society that is collapsing before our very eyes because you cannot, like, it's just not sustainable for the 1% to have all the money and just dole out little pennies for the rest of us. It's not sustainable. It's not realistic, and it's going to crumble. It happened to Marie Antoinette. It'll happen to everyone else. Spend all of our money, bitch, it's off with your head. Mark my words, something's going to happen. I'm not in charge of that. I don't care. I do care, but I mean, whatever happens, happens. All I can do is vote, y'all. So, but I will say it does not bode well through history. Like, the rich don't stay in power for long. It happens. It's going to happen, and it's going to be big. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not making threats. I have no plans. So just so we're clear, do not send the fucking SWATs to my house. I am just a tired black trans person trying to put on her fucking eyebrows so she can go shake her ass tonight for some dollars. No, I'm kidding. I'm not a stripper. But I think I went a little overboard on the inner, but guess what? That's what Q-tips are for. You're just going to take it out. But I'm getting to be, it's about to be 20 minutes of this video. Okay, so let me wrap this shit up. But yeah, be mindful to not be so fucking rude to people just because they're in a profession that doesn't always yield the best results. And know that some people like just being in plays. Some people like just being, a commercial actor. Some people like being a voice actor. They should be able to do whatever they want, whether they're some huge success to you or not, because I never ask if doctors are successful, and they might not be. They might have 6 malpractice suits on their hands, and I don't see that as successful. I see that as you're a goddamn mess. And so I'm saying you're just not the best doctor if you have a bunch of malpractice suits. I'm just saying. No, so I just think stop judging people so harshly because you just don't know what the fuck you're even talking about. You're not part of this world. Like, if I want modeling advice, I'll ask Naomi Campbell or I'll ask a star agent. I'll ask someone that knows about modeling. I'm not going to ask your ass, some bitch I went to high school with and got, a degree in something that pays a lot of money. I don't give a fuck what you do, girl. Like, please do. Please do keep going, doing what you're doing, but I'm not going to judge you. You should not judge me or any of my people. So yeah, it's really hard. Yes, this industry is really fucking difficult. They do not give you any favors unless you're already somebody. And you got to be a real somebody because everyone's famous these days. Everyone gets their 15 minutes, just like Andy Warhol said. If you look it up, he said that. He said in the future, everyone's going to get their 15 minutes of fame or 5 minutes. He said some amount of minutes. I'm not really good with numbers, guys. I'm not paid to think. But I will be. No, what's its face? And so I think, I don't know where I was going with that. I think I just lost my train of thought, but Andy Warhol, blah, blah, blah. 15 minutes, yeah, no, so it's really hard to be famous, but it's really easy to be famous at the same time. You can be a YouTube star, you can be a skateboarding sensation, you can be a famous hairstylist now. There's famous everything. It used to just be movie stars, So now it's a whole frontier of newness. Like, I am a famous trans person, which means I'm still not making a lot of money because, shit, I should be having someone else do my fucking makeup, shouldn't I? But I do enjoy doing my makeup. I find it quite therapeutic. But, yeah, if I was making the money that people wished I was or think I'm making, I would not be doing this myself. I cleaned my whole house today with some help, but I cleaned my house today, and it was exhausting. But I didn't do anything the past 3 days because there's nothing to do in Hollywood. Everything's shut down until pilot season, which is in January. It's coming up. Pilots are the new shows. So I feel like I should wrap this up, huh? But okay, well, this is the beginning of my eye, and I did a natural, it's called Natural, in this kimchi palette. And so I've beaten the hell out of the Natural. It's right in the center over there. Just to give me a nice base, because I'm going to do really light colors. So I want a nice light base to go on there. And yes, you can still see like hints of the silver that I put on before, but that's not important because those are going to get covered with actual color soon. And so, yeah, I love makeup because you can just cover all of it the fuck up. It's going to be wonderful. This is not a rated G program, by the way, so don't share this with your tiny little cousin because I'm cussing and I'm talking about the government collapsing. Don't scare her. What's his face? Well, okay, well, make sure you guys go out and vote in 2020 because we're in a time of crisis. But the president has been impeached, so that's nice. What's his face? I was gonna say something else. And make sure you vote for me for, actually, no, you know what? Is it the last day to vote today? Yeah. Never mind. Never mind. It was in my last video though, so the link is in my last video. But if you make it in time, it is the Blade LA to vote for me for best LGBTQIA influencer. And I'm happy just to be nominated. And I actually mean that because I'm never nominated for anything. So thank you guys so much. This is me with just a tiny bit of makeup on, but this is 25 minutes, so I got to go. Love you guys. Please subscribe, comment, please fucking comment. I need to know what the fuck you're thinking. Ask me questions. I will answer all your fucking questions. And then, yeah, tune in. Love you. Mean it. Bye, aristocrats. Ting.